Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW TBC Classic and our Paladin playthrough. We are going to be going south of Terran Mill today to work on Elixir of Agony. We need to fight Murlocs for 5 Torn Fin Eyes, and there's Naga down here that we are trying to get Dagger Spine scales off of. And yeah, we're going to have to run actually all the way to the south, so I might look along the river here for turtles. We do need turtle meat, and we're at the level where we could take these guys on. Bags are pretty full, but they're full of things that I kind of want to hang on to. Although I probably need to hit up a bank at some point. Yeah, we could take a nice casual stroll down the river here and see what we find. I don't know if we'll find enough turtles to finish the quest, but we could always do some more on the way back to the north. I'd love to have just a little bit more range on Judgment. Just a little bit. These guys are pretty beefy, but also I feel like it's probably time for a new weapon, like, soon. Yeah, we've had this since, what, level 21? So over 10 levels we've had the same weapon, and granted, it's a good weapon, but I feel like even for, like, sheer DPS, we have to be able to find something better at this point. And it might even be something that's negatively impacting our ability to quickly kill things. Not quickly, but just at a speed that you might expect. For guys who are a couple levels lower than us, I feel like we could be chunking through them a little bit faster. Maybe we could if we had things like Blessing of Might up. That would help a little bit. But yeah, I think ultimately what we are looking for is a better weapon. I do have a lot of ore. Eventually I should probably set aside some time to work on jewel crafting. We have a ton of tin. Yeah, would probably be a good idea. Just arrange some of this stuff. For the Season of Mastery, I've kind of been thinking that we're going to go with a human warrior. I want to do blacksmithing, and I know that the starting human areas are pretty good places to get a decent amount of ore relatively early on. The only problem I have with going Alliance is that a lot of people play Horde. So traditionally, to do raids and get into dungeon groups and stuff, you'd kind of have to want to make sure that you are on a Alliance server that is Alliance heavy, which you can't really know ahead of time. And we're going to be doing name choice on the 11th, so we can lock in our name on the 11th. And I'm assuming that's when, you know, we're going to pick our server and lock in our name. So whether or not we choose an Alliance or Horde server is kind of just going to be random. But yeah, I would like to go with a human warrior. The other choice was going to be like an undead priest, but I've been through Hillsbrad and Silverpine so many times. Currently working my way through the Barrens in another playthrough, and I think that I would just get sick of it. Whereas I haven't done the human or the Alliance areas over there in a while, so places like Westfall and Red Ridge will seem kind of fresh to me at this point. As fresh as it can seem for, you know, content that I've been doing for 15 years on and off. Let's see, we don't need mountain cats, I don't think. Okay, so here are the Naga. I feel like the Murlocs are maybe down here more to the west. Let's clear on this side, take a little look around the hills here, and we will see. If I could pull her back a little bit, I wouldn't be opposed to doing so. Okay, they're both going to be ranged after a fashion. This guy can throw his spear and the witches can cast. Well, they're not witches, they are sirens. We're still going to try to pull them back because they can run rather fast. Okay, let's heal, and it might be a good time to get some mana back. Kind of regretting not stocking up before I left the inn. We have enough money to stock up. I realize now, and a lot of you guys might have been yelling this at your screen as we ran south, but I realize now that we have a mount. And I've played this character so infrequently recently, and we've been playing hard mode playthroughs that have been at lower level. And yeah, I forgot about mounts. I forgot about mounts, and I'm going to blame New World for part of that happening, and just the other part can be blamed on my own obliviousness. I mean, we were getting turtles anyway, so not really a big deal, but yeah, we have a mount, guys. We can ride places and save time. I'm kind of surprised that change didn't make it through into the Season of Mastery, since they kind of are treating it not quite like a speed run, but with the release cadence, you kind of want to level your guy up pretty quickly if you want to take part in each phase of the raiding as it comes out. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they did not add mounts at level 30 in. That would have been a good change. Cheaper mounts at level 30 is good. So, and that makes me wonder, we're still waiting to level 40, I'm assuming, and the mounts are still going to cost... Oh, we're in combat with with an NPC in South Shore, which we don't want to be. And they're fine with swimming out here and just giving us the what for. We are going to try to bubble. There we go. Yeah, so we have to get these murlocs here, but we can't aggro the guards. And when they're skull level, they're so high above us that they aggro from like a mile away. Yeah, I feel like the cheaper mount at a lower level would have been a good change. Especially with a seasonal thing, like I'm not sure if we're caring too much about the in-game economy if it's going to be reset after a year. It'll be interesting to see what that's like, and how the impermanence of it affects player behavior. And not, let's be real though, not a lot of things like that affect player behavior in a positive way. I guess we're taking on both of these guys. I don't really want to be doing this. Okay, yep, he's gone. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back with friends. Can't really say at this point. But we're not going to chase him and get hit in the back with a spear. That's what we're not going to do. Luckily, we took him out before he pulled a friend. And there we go, we're good. I'm assuming I also have no food in here that we can eat. I have this. Some fish. That will have to do for now. We haven't gotten any items off of any of these guys. Neither the Murlocs nor the Naga. Well, I think I'm going to try to get the guy up here on the hill. He looks like he's probably a caster. Yeah, he's an oracle, so definitely going to be a caster. Maybe we get in and we just Hammer of Justice him. Like that, and then we want to pull him back. Come on, buddy. Oh god, that didn't work out, did it? That didn't work out at all. Let's interrupt the healing wave. Definitely don't want that going off. Glad I remembered Arcane Torrent there. Probably saved us some heartache. I really don't want to take an Oracle and a Tide Hunter. Just because of the healing. Doesn't seem like a great idea. Literally all this guy does is fling lightning bolts. And yeah, we are not gonna get him at this rate. We had to stun him to get him. Don't try to outswim a Murloc. It's probably not gonna end well for you if you do that. You guys are all Tide Hunters, which means you're also ranged. Which means, how in the hell am I going to pull any of you out of here? Oh boy. Well... We could start with this one down here. We still haven't gotten any items, so great, good, perfect. Well, yeah, I would really wish for a little bit of a higher drop rate. You know, just to get one item would be great. I'd feel really good if we can get anything to make me think we're fighting the right mobs. Let's go up here on the Tide Hunter. Open up all of our clams and kind of clear the inventory out a bit. Let's go on this guy down here by the shore. And yeah, we were really close to an oracle there that I basically didn't see till the last minute. We got really lucky that it didn't pull. Hey, there we go. Torn Fin Eye 1 out of 5. Maybe that means it'll start dropping more. I doubt it, but one can hope. Yikes. Can I just get you? Yes, I can. Good. Yeah, what I'm really looking forward to about the warrior is not having to deal with mana. Just not having that downtime. I had to do that. We had to waste our stun. He was going to probably pull both these guys if he got away. Yeah, I'm looking forward to not having downtime, being able to charge into things, and just kind of get in there right away. I want to avoid downtime as much as possible because, yeah, we're probably going to play for about an hour a day in the Season of Mastery. And we're going to need all of that time to be useful. If we have any hope of being on the curve, we'll say. The curve being that magical place where the bulk of average players is around your level. And you can find groups for dungeons and later raids. I haven't managed to obtain that yet in a classic run. Haven't ever really managed to stay with that curve of people. Most people, I guess, tend to put a lot more time into the game than I do. But yeah, even free of restrictions of other things that demand my time in life, I probably wouldn't play for more than a couple hours a day anyway. To be quite frank, I just have other things that I'm interested in. And those things don't get enough of my time these days either. But we'll try an hour a day and kind of see how that goes with the 40% increase to quest experience. And I think they also buffed dungeon quest experience considerably as well. What they didn't do was they didn't buff any kill experience because they want to avoid boosting. Can we pull the oracle back? Probably not. Let's do. Oh, that's not gonna work because by the time the daze is up, he just goes back to casting, right? Yeah, let's do this. That'll stop him for a second. Oh, for only a second, though. It'll stop him for only... I thought it locked the school out for a while. But it didn't seem to. Any minute here, he's going to switch over and heal. Oh, no, he ran. Alright, 3 out of 5. The fact that the Tide Hunters don't stand in place and hurl their spears right away is really what's allowing this to happen. I need to keep using my mana tap because we are just having so many mana issues that I need every tool I have to kind of alleviate it. Really don't want to deal with the oracles if I don't have to, just because they have that chance to heal themselves up. My other thought was a rogue because they also have that ability just to go basically from pole to pole without having to stop and drink. but I don't really know that there's any benefit in doing a rogue. On a warrior, I can tank, which is what I'm really interested in. I'm interested in tanking the dungeons and raids. But then again, if we aren't going to tank, warriors do awesome DPS in Classic. They definitely do more DPS than rogues. And they're in plate, so I just don't know, like, why, if I want to do melee weapon DPS, why I would ever go with a rogue above a warrior if I'm talking about PvE. Except, obviously, just because maybe you like rogues more than warriors. That would be, like, a personal choice. But as for their usefulness to a group, I feel like the warrior is the way to go for me. And I actually don't think I've ever leveled a human warrior. Leveled plenty of humans throughout the years. But my original warrior was a Tauren. And then later I had a Blood Elf warrior when they were able to be warriors. Because at the time I thought that was novel. But yeah, no humans. We still need 2 more eyes. Maybe we can get them if we work our way back along the coast here. No, that's a 2 pull. We're having more luck with single pulls over by the village, though. Let's go down here and get these 2. They are fairly easy targets, I think. That one, maybe not so much. Okay, one more. One more. We have 2 sweet nectars left. And we need 1 more fin eye. Probably should have used Arcane Torrent there and pulled our mana back in. We have 3 charges of mana tap up. And I really don't want to drink yet. I don't really want to drink until we're done with this quest, but fighting 2 of these guys without drinking to full is going to be foolish. Maybe we come down here. Alright, well, that didn't help our cause at all. We did get the mana back that we wanted. But we are gonna maybe lose this guy. There we go, we got him. Good. That was almost disastrous for us. He would have ran right at this pack, which probably would have meant we would have to run or die. Just a quick in-combat bandage, no big deal. And of course we didn't get our item out of all that, so that's really unfortunate. But we will eat and drink to full, and maybe we will check back at the village. I think I see a few respawns back there. I never thought I would say this, but man, coming back from New World to this, the respawn rate in this is, like, tame. It's slow. Compared to New World, where you will kill a guy and, like, literally the guys that are laying right there at our feet would already be back up by now. I'm not exaggerating at all. And yeah, that got really, really tiresome. It also made it so that you couldn't really... There was no way to explore and feel, like, good about that exploration without knowing that you were just gonna fight the same 500 guys over and over again. That was like the single most detrimental thing about the game to me was the respawn rate. Every other issue it has can be resolved over time or overlooked for now. The respawn rate made it a very negative experience after a while. Stop that heal. No healing for you. I hope they just go into the game and they fix it. It seems like adjusting your respawn rate would be something that would be pretty easily fixed. So I'm just kind of waiting for them to do that. That is the last Torn Fin Eye that we need. Let's jump back onto the other side of the river here, hopefully avoiding murlocs and guards. There we go, everything's good so far, and we'll work on the scales now, which we also have none of. Let's get Blessing of Might back up, and let's go. Oh, you're the guys that will stand there and just not move and throw your spears. Okay, got it. They don't swim as fast as murlocs, so that's one positive thing about the Naga. Shadow Word Pain on us, that is unfortunate. Let's do our last melon juice and we'll try to hold on to the sweet nectar. I don't know if you guys follow or care much about retail WoW news, but they've been making a lot of promises for changes in the game and making a lot of current changes. They now have, starting to have a community council to try to listen to player feedback a little bit more actively and be more agile with making changes throughout the patch cycle. And actually getting stuff into the game that players have like basically begged them for years. And so that's good to see. I don't know what it's going to take for me to get back into retail. I really wish it was a game that I wanted to play, but it hasn't been in that state for a long time. And my Shadowlands experience was not enjoyable at all. There wasn't really much I enjoyed about it. Definitely nothing that kept me around past the original launch. I really want to go back to Azeroth. I don't enjoy the larger cosmic setting of the Shadowlands. I don't think it's grounded in anything that I care about or in characters that I care about. And what I want for the game is to take me back to Azeroth so that I can quest and explore and have adventures alongside the races and peoples of Azeroth that I have come to know and love for the last 15 years. That's what I want to see. So if like a patch 9.2 or a patch 9.3 brought us back to Azeroth and took us away from the jailer, like, things that would have to happen. The jailer plot would have to be totally resolved. I don't want to deal with the jailer anymore, or his plans, or his minions. I don't want to see him again, fight him again, hear about him again. That is, like, the biggest need that I have. I need to go back to Azeroth, and I need the jailer to just be deleted from the game. Like, however they manage to do that, when that happens, I'll go back and check out Retail WoW. Because yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with the jailer. I don't know if they thought that was going to be a villain that people gave a crap about, but it definitely didn't work out that way. Big surprise, introducing a enemy who's like super powerful, but no one knows anything about him. He doesn't have any visible connections to anything in the past of the lore that we know about, and he's then retroactively though tied into everything, which then cheapens all the lore that we've had up to that point. Big surprise that people don't end up really liking that villain. As cheesy as it would have been, and as much as some people would have hated it, it would have been a better plot twist to have Sylvanas literally take the Helm of Domination and become the Lich Queen. I think there's a group of people who that would have made very happy, and it probably could have been a more enjoyable plot arc than going into the Shadowlands and dealing with the Jailer. The Jailer, the Pantheon of Death, all of it has been a big bust for me. Like, I have not enjoyed any of that lore. I haven't even enjoyed it enough to watch Noble's videos, and I love Noble's videos. But the lore is just absolutely not interesting to me in the slightest. We need 3 more Daggerspine scales. We're doing okay on health and mana right now. We, though, have no water left at all. So let's see how long we can keep this up. We've got a Draenei Shaman and a Draenei Shaman over here. Big surprise, right? This guy's running. He's got us in quite a CC. Enveloping Winds for what was that, 10 seconds? Oh, that was nice for him. Too bad we've already killed all these guys. Didn't see this guy approaching, but wasn't looking too attentively. The shaman pair here is making short work of everything along the shoreline. Can we get just one of these Siren by themselves? No. The answer is no. Are we going to have to do lay on hands here? No, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of assistance. You thank everyone around you. Yeah, that works for me. Definitely much appreciated, especially from the enemy faction. Okay, this is where we're gonna have a little bit of a problem. We don't have any water left or any mana. Maybe the food crate here will have water in it. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're not going to take on Lady Zephyrs here with no mana and low health. Let's just not, okay? Good. Let's do this. I do want to get the food crate, though, on the off chance that there is any kind of water inside of it. No, of course there's not, because why would there be? It's a food crate, not a water crate, obviously. Hello. Well, well, we can eat, we can at least get our health up, if nothing else. They're clearing out Lady Zephyrus, so we don't have to worry about her pathing around. We do need to find some of the casters, though. I want to do another mana tap, and then we could Arcane Torrent for a little bit of mana. So let's go this way. Maybe we'll find some respawns. We can run up here and grab the Tin Vein really quick. That's something that doesn't need mana, although fighting that spider might require mana. We will avoid him. Giving experience from the resource nodes would also be a good change for a Season of Mastery. Although maybe that will be the Season of Crafting. Did we not loot one? I guess we didn't. Let's take a look. Well, look at that. A quest item sitting on a corpse. That is something I would do. We'll just try to judge as little as possible and just really go into conservation mode and just use what we need. We'll use bandages and the rest of our fish to keep our health up instead of healing. We only need one more, so it should be fine. We should be able to get this, no big deal. And there it is. Okay, what do we have going on for the turtle quest? Did we get all of those? Yeah, we got everything we need, so let's hearth back. We need soothing spices. I think we can get that from just a trade goods vendor, or maybe a general goods vendor back at the inn. But then we need a Troll's Blood Potion, which I think I'm going to have to get from the auction house. Tradesman.
Hello. Goodbye.
There we go. Let's get that one turned in.
Victory for Sylvanas.
And we got like really close to hitting level there. I think our next step is obviously just to hop a flight over to Undercity. And that way we can at least pick up the strong Troll's Blood Potion, but we are going to pick that up and we'll get that turned in next time, guys. I am going to take a little bit of a break here. Seems like a good place for it. And then we'll get back to Terran Mill in the next one, get this turned in, and go from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm interested also in your thoughts on the Season of Mastery. As soon as I know what server and faction for sure we're going to be on, I will probably put up a short video with my plans, letting all you guys know. So anybody interested in leveling up with us, doing dungeons with us, we can be on the same server, on the same faction, and then maybe get into Discord every once in a while and do some runs. It would be really exciting for me to be able to do that. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, I really appreciate you being here and spending your time with me in Azeroth. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again really soon. Bye now.